Please stay tuned as the stream is being set up and the Monterey Sports Network's broadcast will begin shortly. Hello Wildcat Nation, and welcome to another Monterey High School sporting event. Please stay tuned for the Monterey Drugs pregame show as the Monterey Sports Network will bring you all the play-by-play action from the First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth immediately after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank, we're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family, and we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store, you can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. Looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Okay, Wildcat Nation, welcome to the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium here on the Monterey High School campus. This afternoon and evening, we're going to have a District 3 Single A playoff tournament, first round, right, Jeff?
This is the first round of the playoffs. We're just getting ready to start the first game. Tonight there will be a total of, let's see here, there'll be 4 games across the district. There's 8 teams in District 3A, and there will be 4 games across the district. Every team will be playing tonight. It'll be a normally seeded tournament where one will play 8. Down to this is the 4th and 5th game with your Wildcats ranked 4th. That's why we're getting to host tonight. All of the first round will be played at the host gym. So the games going on tonight is your number 1 seed Harriman is playing number 8 Greenback in Harriman. Your number 2 Coalfield is playing number 7 Oakdale at Coalfield. Your number 3, Clark Range, is playing number 6, Clark Range, I'm sorry. And then, of course, your number 4, Monterey, is playing number 5, Oliver Springs at Monterey. All games start at 6 o'clock local time for the home gym. So, some of these games have already got going. The one in Coalfield should already be being played, and the one in Harriman should be being played with Monterey and Clark Range both about to start in the next few minutes here. After tonight, the rest of the tournament is going to be played Tuesday night and Thursday night here at the Wildcats Gym. It's our year to host. So win or lose tonight, we still get the revenue of the rest of the tournament.
Awesome.
So
awesome. Is that the first time that's happened, Jeff?
That's the first time it's rotated around. It goes on a rotation. It's the first time I know of since I've had kids involved with volleyball anyway. I can't go back past that. I know we've not had volleyball for a super long time as a school. But, we're getting ready here. Tonight, it looks like we have 11 different Wildcats dressed out, Lady Cats over here dressed out. We have Miss Amber Riddle, Miss Brooklyn Goss, Miss Lissy Soberanas, Miss Gracie Hastings, Miss Adeline Klaus, Miss Casey McCowan, who is in purple tonight as our Lumbero, while the rest of the girls are wearing their charcoal gray jerseys. We have Megan Lefevre, we have Lindsay. And we also have 3 JV girls that's been brought up to play with some varsity girls. And some of the varsity girls couldn't make it. We have Dixie Elrod, Riley McCoy, and Kendall Franz being brought up because of the way they've played in JV. So, we're ready to go. Your Oliver Springs team is out here in purple tonight. So it's going to be a clash of the purple teams. They're out here wearing purple jerseys with their Lumbero in a bright yellow jersey.
You can tell hers, can't you?
Yeah,
you
it
have to look pretty
stands
close
out.
on ours.
Yeah, you have to look pretty close because ours will be in a purple jersey. Right now it's hard to tell because half of ours are wearing their warm-up shirts and half of them ain't.
Yep.
So, once we get going, we'll have all gray with the exception of our Lumbero, who seems to be in a purple jersey tonight. So, we're getting ready to play here. This is big. If we can win this game, which we have a very good chance of, this will be the first time that Monterey will ever have won a first-round district tournament game in volleyball.
That'd be awesome. There's been some firsts this year anyway.
They have been some firsts. I think they've got the best record they've ever had, at least the best they've had in several years. So we're doing that. We got a new head coach, Miss Sarah Fredley. She's young herself. She's come in, learned a lot as the season went on. We got a good, tough bunch of girls here. Got a good bunch of girls. So be interesting to see how we can fare tonight. In a few minutes, we'll talk a little more about, the record and leading up to this and the previous Oliver Spring games.
Sounds like a winner to me.
And we can cover that a little bit. I think we may go on and hit us a sponsor real quick, and then we're going to come back, talk a little football for a couple of minutes, and get back to volleyball.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, everybody, we're back here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym getting ready for this game to start here in about 22 minutes. They ain't started the 20-minute countdown clock yet. As you can see on the scoreboard shot there, unfortunately, due to TSSAA restrictions, we will not be able to broadcast video tonight, so it will just be the audio portion of the game. All the TSSAA officials are here tonight. That's one thing, once you go to district tournaments, the parents are not out here flagging. So we will have 4 TSSAA officials out on the floor tonight. So that's always a good thing. There's probably been some times that I've seen that as being a real good thing in some of these games we've been at.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's that way with a couple of these teams, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. And I don't know in some cases whether it's that they mean to or they just don't really understand what they're doing. I did it one night, and let me tell you, it ain't an easy job, so I feel for anybody having to do it. So, we can do it, but, we'll talk about football for a minute. Friday night, our boys got tested a little bit, Rick.
They sure did.
They come out, they played Waverly Central. We all know the story of Waverly Central. They've been through the flood. Monterey was very generous in them. I think they got some money from the football. They got money from local areas. I know the local Lions Club, Disaster Relief, has been over there helping them quite a bit.
They took up almost over $1,000 at the ball game.
About $1,600, they said the other night at the ball game.
So I thought that was awesome.
And then Burks collected school supplies to give to the school kids over there all week long.
Right, yeah.
That Burks, it's a different school than it's been in years past over there this year.
Different atmosphere, totally.
It's a different atmosphere. That principal over there, she's getting the kids involved in everything in the community. She's got them up here having pep rallies for the high school and all, getting them ready to want to come over here to the high school. It's been really good.
Her and the assistant principal, Miss, is it Diane?
I don't know the assistant principal's
Cook,
name.
I believe.
Yeah.
And then AD, Ben Novak, all three of them are working in unison over there to work. I mean, they're doing awesome.
They are, and it's a good change for the town. They had the Panthers back in the gym over there this year.
Yep.
The 5th, 6th grade Panthers in their school, in their gym, which is huge.
Yes.
It's been a lot of years since they've been over there.
2006.
Yeah. It's been a long time since they've had that, and I think it's great from a town perspective that we have that. But anyway, we did a lot of Brooke. We brought Waverly in. They wanted to pick up a couple extra games. With Pickett County having to drop their football program, we had an open week. We obviously didn't want to take 2 weeks off before going into Oneida for a big district game.
Absolutely.
And I know from talking to Coach Hughes didn't want to bring in a team that would just not be a challenge to us. He wanted to give these boys a challenge, and he brought it in and give them a challenge.
I'm telling you what.
They come out.
That was a good football team.
If you read some of the forums going into it on Coach T and some of that, their fans were predicting, it'd probably be a 48-12 game.
Yeah.
I don't think they got what they bargained for.
No, I think they was very disappointed.
I think they was. I think it was 3 possessions before they even made the third possession before they even made anything positive yardage.
Any positive yardage, yeah.
I mean, so, it was big. It was huge. It's great to see the boys out there. they may have come up at 5 points short in the end of the night. It's a 14-19 game, but let me tell you, them boys left everything on the field. They never gave up.
Just a couple of plays here and there, and then, of course, football is a game of inches.
It is, and in this case, it was inches.
I mean, just
we had a couple opportunities we wasn't able to capitalize on. There was some other things went on we won't get into, but
these two games and the two losses that they've had. And I'm not giving no excuses at all, Jeff.
Right.
I
know what you're saying.
But a couple of plays here and there in both of those games, we could have been sitting here undefeated, easy.
We could have been.
And we hadn't. We only AA team. We hadn't played single A team yet.
No.
The only AA teams we played has been in our own region.
Yep.
Every one of them outside of Tennessee Heat.
It's 3 or 4A team. Yes, and we've handled ourselves well with these 3 and 4A teams.
Sure have.
Stone, we lost Stone 6-7. You can't call that a big loss right there.
We got 5 inches on the extra point.
Yeah,
there's the
absolutely.
You had two, passes that Montgomery put them there.
Yeah,
and
they were missed.
It was just, I think it's nerves. I think it's jitters. I think both games was that way against Waverly and against Stone.
Yep.
And they didn't play their
best games.
No.
But then again, if I'm going to have an off game, I would rather it be against one of them than I would a Rockwood or a York, where we were dead on those games.
Right. Then that's what I was going to say. That's not going to hurt us any.
No, it's not.
It may in the rankings, but the rankings don't matter till the season is over and the district tournament starts.
Well, we did move up in the Coach T rankings for Middle Tennessee over the weekend.
Really?
After we played Waverly, we moved up to 5th in Middle Tennessee for 2A, where I think we were 8th last week or something.
Okay, yeah.
Or 6th or 7th maybe.
Overall, we were 15th. Were we still there? Or?
I don't know. I've not seen where we were overall. I don't know if Max Preps and AP's put theirs out yet this week.
Well, I don't have much faith in AP because there's too much politics in it. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
And
the fact that we hadn't got a vote yet was a little – these boys – you can say what you want to, but our boys are a class act, and they've got a great team this year.
They sure do. I'm going to say one more thing. We can go on something else here. We this year we play Region 1, and that's Hampton. That's South
Green.
South Green. There'll be 4 teams. I think there's only 4 teams in there.
Yeah, there is. So every
Happy
one of them
Valley, I think.
Happy Valley.
If we win our district, we'll play them the first game, and they ain't won a game yet.
Yeah.
So once we get through this season, we get into the district, and on into the region, and back into the 3rd round.
Yeah.
We could go to the semifinals just that easy.
I think we can make a run this year.
So
this is a team that you look out there. Monterey's had some great teams in the past. Don't get me wrong, but this team just seems to be the whole package. The line is a wall.
They're special.
The offensive line is a wall. The defensive line is a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
And, your backfield, what can you say? Mason Bowman's already sitting at over 1,100 yards this year.
Yeah, yeah.
And, Montgomery, he's great at those 5 or 6 yard carries right up the middle and the quarterback keeper.
And he can put the ball on a dime.
And he's been doing a lot better on the passing game. We've struggled a little bit a couple of times on our passing game, but our passing game has got tremendously better.
All he can do is put it there where the receivers can catch it.
Yeah, and we've had some things happen, but hey, we've managed to win when we needed to really win. I would have loved to have been sitting here undefeated right now against Stone and against Waverly. But you know what? We're better teams because of those games.
Exactly. They made us better. Who was it? Was it you said that don't kill us, it makes us better?
That's right. If it don't kill you, it'll make you better.
And that's where we're sitting with them guys.
We come out of those guys without any major injuries. Our boys is a little beaten, banged up, but they'll be okay in a day or two. They got a week off right now. They'll be healed up, and they'll be ready to go to Oneida. Now, a lot of people may be discounting Oneida now, but I'm not going to discount Oneida.
No, I watched them play today. They're not. We can't do that.
We can't discount them. They did take a big loss to Rockwood, which was a surprise to me over the weekend.
Right.
But I'm telling you what, we play Oneida at Oneida. That's never going to be an easy place to play.
That place is full.
And it'll look like a UT field over there with that orange.
Orange is everywhere.
Yep. It will be. And, they support their team, and it's going to going to be a loud atmosphere for our boys to go over there and play.
Let's take another break, Jeff. When we come back, let's talk about Hoover just a little bit, Grant Hoover.
We can.
And that invitation he got. So y'all hang around. We'll be back in just a second.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
All right, guys, we're back again here. We're down to about 12 minutes before we start this game. A couple more notes on football. We'll go back to volleyball right now. Mr. Grant Hoover, All-State lineman last year for the Wildcats. He's come up and he's got an invitation to, is it the Blue-Gray Bowl they call it?
The Blue-Gray All-American Bowl used to be the Blue-Gray Classic, remember?
Yeah, I think so.
And he's going to the North versus South.
The one in Tampa, Florida.
That's the one I've watched for years, you know.
And there's about 4 different games scattered out. There's like 3,500, 4,000 kids nominated for this. Only a handful get selected for the 4 games. I think Mr. Hoover was invited to come play there for center, which is
starting center,
which is a bit surprising because he's not played center for Monterey, I don't think yet, except for maybe a few plays here and there.
He'll be a good one, though.
But I think he'll be a good one, and I guarantee you, knowing Grant and seeing him play, that he's going to give 100% for whatever he goes out there and does.
Yep.
Also, another thing about Hoover is I know he's been on a few college visits. Colleges looking at him. I know of 2 or 3 that's looking at him at least still. I know, and then also you have Carter Charlton, who's got 2 or 3 colleges he's been and talking to, and I think he went and visited one of them in a game situation this weekend at Austin Peay.
Austin Peay, yeah.
So, you know, our boys are getting some attention out here. This team is not going unnoticed.
Mm-mm. No, well, him and Carter and Mason, they've been to Carson Newman.
Yeah, they've been to 2 or 3 different schools, and you know Mason is.
That was last season, wasn't it?
I think so. And Mason's going to come out there, and Mason's going to be a good, next year he's going to be a big prospect out of the senior class because, I mean, the boy is one of the best running backs I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I've watched him from back when I was over the youth football league here, and I've never seen a kid move and miss so many tackles as that boy has.
He acts like it comes natural.
When he was 10 or 11 years old, I promise you, I watched him back when we were having to play our games at Baxter because they was rebuilding this high school here. I watched him break 11 or 12 tackles in one run.
Wow.
And he's not got any different now.
And he done the same thing to that Waverly team. And I'll tell you, they ain't no slouches. They played some hard teams.
No, their team was saying, well, they ain't going to run up the middle on us. And I think old Mason and Allred just took it to them all night long.
Yep.
All right, let's get back into volleyball. Let's get into the main event here tonight, Rick. Our Wildcats are coming out here. They're facing Oliver Springs. You know, they faced them as the last game of the season last Thursday night and ended up getting a win over them. But also, you know, last week they also finished up Tuesday night. They had Harriman, and they finished up a 3-game losing streak, which was kind of a little late season slump we hit.
Yeah.
Kind of made it back up Thursday night when we went over to Oliver Springs and played them on in their gym.
Those 3, though, that they got beat was the 3 top teams.
They're the 3 top teams in the district at this point. You know, it was Harriman has beat them 2 times this season and once in the last 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And Oakdale has beat us twice this season, once in the last 2 weeks. And Clark Range has only beat us once.
Split with them, yeah.
We split with them. So, you know, these girls are willing to play. I've said it before in this district. I honestly think that any team in this district can beat any other team on any given night.
That's what you told me all year long. That's the way it looks.
And I think we could see some upsets here in this tournament.
Like the Clark Range and the Monterey series, the two-game series. Each wanted each other's home court.
Right. And other than the final game where both teams that make the top 2 teams in our district will make it out to the regions this weekend. If I'm not mistaken, the regions will all be played over the weekend. But of the top 2 teams that make it out of here on Thursday night, that's the only 2 teams that's leaving. Everybody else, it's one and done from here on out.
Right.
And tonight and tomorrow night's game, if you lose, your season's over.
So two
teams will leave the district and go to the regions.
Okay, that's different than all the other sports.
Yeah, only 2 teams will leave. I'm not sure how the regions are going to stack up, whether they're 3 or 4 regions together, just 2 regions together. I've not seen any information on that yet, so I can't answer that intelligently. But they can do it. But now this Oliver Springs matchup tonight, this is going to be interesting. Both matches that we've won against these 2 teams have been 5-set matches.
Down to the wire, wasn't it?
Down to the wire. When they come up here and played us the first time, it was a rowdy game that night. And, they ended up coming out. They won. We won the first set. They won the second set. We won the third set. They won the fourth set. Went into a 15-point set, and we come out and we dominated that pretty good. I think we beat them like 15-7, 15-8 at that point. And we did good that last set. We went over there last week. Night started out great. We dominated the first set. They come back a little bit on us early in the second set, but we come back and battle back and won, I think, 20-25. But then that third and fourth set, it's just like we lost our focus. And, they come out and beat us bad. And then we come back at fifth set. And it was neck and neck up until we got to about 12, 13 points. And then we ended up pulling ahead and beating them by 3 points. But a 15-12 match at the end, a set at the end, ain't a big victory, Rick. No. So we've got to be on our toes tonight.
I'm looking at the brackets right now after it leaves out of the district into the region.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we're District 3. The winner of District 3 plays the winner or the runner-up of District 4.
So you got 4 districts in the playoffs.
In the top bracket.
At the top.
Then you got all the way through. There's 16 districts in the whole thing.
How many teams is in each bracket?
Tell you in just a minute here. Okay, that
looks like maybe 2 teams in each bracket.
Wow, that's totally different. What I've been used to looking at. Yeah, there's
it's a double elimination tournament.
There's 4 teams. There's 4 teams in a section.
Okay.
And then it goes all the way through. It goes from regional semifinals to the regional finals, sectionals, and goes to the state qualifiers. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 state qualifiers.
Okay.
So there's 4 teams in each section. I'll say. Yeah, that's different. And it looks like we're in the section where District 3 and 4.
We're with District 3 and 4, and I'm not sure who that will be.
We're 3 and then 4. I'll find that on Coach T.
It's a good possibility that's probably the district with Bledsoe County and Van Buren and some of them, and they play some serious volleyball over there. But basically, we got to win the next 2 nights to be able to even go to the
Absolutely.
region.
Hey, what do you say we'll take another break, and we got about 4 minutes to go till the game starts?
Sounds good.
We'll go right straight into the game. That work?
Works for me, Rick.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the Dollar Store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
All right, everybody, we're back here at the gym at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym here in Monterey, Tennessee. We're getting ready. I've got about a minute and 55 seconds left before we go to a district first-round match here at the gym. Your Monterey Lady Wildcats finished 4th in the district, and they are hosting the number 5 team for the district, Oliver Springs. In a battle of the purple teams tonight, it's going to be it. On paper, shows up to be a very tight battle. We're hoping we can get in here and start out strong early and win a couple sets to start with.
Here we go. District 4 single A, they're having their quarterfinal match tonight.
Okay.
And that's Lookout Valley, Polk County. Let's see.
See what we got here. See who we're going to be going against if we can make it to Thursday night.
Yeah, well, for some reason it's not loading. Well, I'll get here in a second. There's the 4A quarterfinal, District 4A quarterfinal, and that's Chattanooga Girls Leadership Academy in Meigs County. Loudon, McMinn Central. That must be a big district.
Must be. Well, you got to think you probably got 8 in every district.
8 teams?
Yeah, because we got 8 in our district, so I'd say you got 8 teams in every district.
Okay. Maybe it'll pull up something here. Okay, here's District 4 teams. Brainerd. Let's make sure that that's not AA or something.
That sounds like bigger teams. But now Lookout Valley wouldn't be.
Class 1A.
Okay, District 4.
Yep. So we got Brainerd, Chattanooga Girls Leadership Academy, Copper Basin, Meigs County, Polk County, Tellico Plains, and Tyner.
Wonder whose year it is to host.
No. Well, I guess we'll find out since COVID and stuff hit. They've been having them at the higher seeds.
Right.
They did basketball.
That'll be some traveling if we have to go to some of those schools.
Yeah. It's down most of them down there toward Chattanooga. Right?
Yeah, and over around the Georgia
line,
you know.
Well, we'll see.
Looks like we're about ready to get started here. They're lining the girls up to do their handshakes out on the floor. Don't have a roster for your for the Oliver Springs team. It looks like they've got. Looks like we got about 2 equal teams of 9 girls. They got about. I think they looks to have about 12 girls. We've got 11.
It's probably fall break for both schools.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Oliver Springs, but it sure is for Monterey. We ain't got a big section down here. I'm trying to look over there and see if we've had many students show up.
It looks like a few scattered in down there.
There's a few students. It's hard. I see a couple of the football boys down there on the floor in the corner.
And again, we can't video, folks. We're kind of restricted by TSSAA. Hands are kind of tied, ain't they, Jeff?
Their hands are tied.
Well, I'm going to back out and let you do the play-by-play. It's going to start here in a minute.
We're about ready to get started. We got our starting 5 or 6 out on the court with our Lambero fixing to sub in, looks like. Looks like she's subbing in for Adeline Klaus. Looks like our back row is Amber Riddle and Gracie Hastings, and the Lambero Casey McCowan just went in for Miss Adeline Klaus. Front row is, looks like we got JV player Kendall Franz out there. We've got Lissy Silveranos.
And number 8.
His number is Brooklyn Goss.
Brooklyn Goss, okay.
Out there starting. So, looks like we're ready to get going, see what we can get doing tonight.
Monterey's got some good athletes on the floor.
We got some good athletes. We got a whole line of good athletes over there to bring them in and out. Hopefully we can rotate in and out and do well tonight. This is a little different team than Oliver Springs is used to seeing, so maybe that'll play to our advantage too here.
Yeah,
we're getting ready for the opening serve. Oliver Springs got the coin toss for the opening serve, and here they serve it in. Saved off the ground, and Monterey wins the point. That takes your Monterey ahead early, 1-0. And with this squad, that's a good omen because usually if they start out on top, they end up finishing on top. Here we go again. Nice serve from Brooklyn Goss. They bump it. They set it. And they missed the hit.
Miscommunication on the front row by Oliver Springs there.
It seems to be 2 sets in a row, or 2 things in a row that's been hit at.
That's one of them. I got you got. No, I got.
Yeah, ball back over. We got a bump. They bump it back into the air.
He's underneath. Point to Monterey.
Point to Monterey. One of their players was under the net.
We had never called play-by-play, just audio only, so y'all bear with us as we go.
We might not know what we're doing.
Well, they'll find out pretty shortly, I'd say.
Here comes the serve. Brooklyn serves it over again. She boosted that serve a little bit, but that's okay.
That, didn't you?
Yep, that's going to bring your score to 3-1 with your Wildcats in the lead right now. We've got the girl from Oliver Springs back here ready to serve. She knocks that ball over the field. It's bumped into the air. And it's over. And it's bumped on their side. They set it for a big hit. They hit it back, and
couldn't get there.
We couldn't quite get there. They well placed that ball, which is going to give us a 3-2 score right now. They're looking to tie it up with this serve right here. Hard hit in. It's bumped up into the air. It's set on the back row, and it's hit. And doesn't quite make it over the net there, so that's going to bring it back to a 3-3 even game.
I think both teams are a little tight right now.
They seem to be. Come up. They bump it. Wildcats do. Set it again. Knock it over.
Monterey got the point. It was
a double hit on the Oliver Springs side.
Brings you scored a 4-3.
It's going to be a tight night, Rick.
Always is, ain't it? These two teams.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard-fought game, and there's a lot of volleyball left to be played tonight.
That's a good serve by
Miss Lissy. They knock it over. It's like we're going into a big volley now.
That's a good dig.
Yep, good dig right there. We got some girls. They come up to hit.
And good dig off that back row.
Yes, the back row saved that one. Ended up knocking it back over, puts it back in play with Oliver
Amber Riddle with a good leg.
Yep, Amber with the good leg.
Another good dig if they get it on the front row.
There we go. It's over.
Good shot.
And they bring it back up. I mean, these girls are digging on both sides right now. They're playing some good volleyball right now.
Good volley right here.
Yes.
It's in.
And it's in, and your Wildcats win that volley. They give them a 5-3 lead right now.
That was a good volley there.
It was a good volley, Rick, and we'll see what happens now. We're getting ready. Miss Lissy comes up to do her second serve.
You can tell she's full of fire.
She is. She come by that honest if you met the rest of her family. And, they're set. They bump it over.
That's a good set by Brooklyn Goss, and it's out of bounds.
And Gracie makes a good hit, but it's just a little too high and comes out of bounds.
A little too long.
Yep, that brings it back to a 5-4. We're just right neck and neck right now.
Yep. And that's a point.
And we got the point, which is surprising with that server because she has been really good in the series before.
And that's the coach's daughter.
I thought
that's what you said earlier.
Yeah, she's a really good player, really good server. She ran a lot of serves on us the other night.
Nice
set right there.
Gracie finally got the handle on it.
She got the handle on that one. These volleys are one thing, but if you don't start hitting the ball, you're not going to win volleyball games.
No.
You've got to make those hits like that to win the games.
Yep, she downed that one, that's for sure.
All right, they've got the ball. They put it over. We've got it set, and Playing a little bit there on the front row. We're going back and forth. Here comes them. They come up for a hit, but they kind of got a little high arc hit. And they may have just saved us there by touching that one.
Oh, they got it in there. That was Adeline Klaus.
Adeline Klaus bumps that right back over on them, right into a hole they wasn't ready to go in.
No, it was caught them out of play, out of place, and put it right there where they wouldn't.
Yeah, that takes Monterey up 8-4 at this point. They bumped it into the air. They come up easy, and nice hit on their point.
Yeah,
we just couldn't do nothing with that. That's one of those played on Oliver Springs.
That's one of those.
Bringing it back to 8-5.
It kind of dipped as she hit it.
Yeah,
that's
a hard one to hit.
She got a good serve. In there. What a play.
Off of her head.
That looked like a soccer play. Lissy scored that point off of her forehead.
Lissy was getting ready to take so everybody can see this in their head. Lissy was getting ready to hit the ball, and it hit her right in the face and bounced over, and we got a point.
Yeah, hit her right in the forehead.
So that was using her head.
That's another good serve.
Another good serve. We got to say it, and they hit it over.
She's out of bounds.
Lift on that one. That one went to the Monterey Wildcats.
Okay, we got a 5-point lead here.
We got Miss Amber Riddle coming up to serve right now.
Oh, that's a good serve.
Nice serve.
That was one of them that dropped as it went. I mean,
that was a nice serve. Hit to their back row, low enough they couldn't do anything with it. Get it up high enough where they could hit it.
Sort of looked like a baseball forkball. Just that was a good one.
That was a nice one. Amber back to serve again.
Another good one.
And they're hitting it. They're going to put it over on us. Casey McCowan saved that one.
Good shot.
And nice shot.
And that's another good one.
Drew them all to the front line and hit it in the hole right there.
There's two teamwork.
That's going to take your Monterey score to 12-5.
Two of them playing together, Gracie and Adeline there.
This is some of the best teamwork I've seen out of this team so far tonight, and they're really playing like a team together. Amber puts that in, and it serves it a little too much heat on that one, Rick.
Yeah, she got a little excited.
Yeah.
She got, 3 in a row?
She got like 3 in a row there. And we're at 12-6, so right now we're doubled up on them. Nice serve over the net there, and we put it back over on the play on their side. They've got their second hit. And
deep.
Here we come up over. Gracie bumps it over, and they couldn't do it. They did get. Oh,
they didn't get it. Wow, they tried.
They tried. I mean, that was a good effort on the Oliver Springs team. Can't take nothing away from them from what they were trying to do there.
That's a good placement.
Very good placement.
Number 7 comes in for Lissy Sobranis.
Yeah, that would be Megan Lefevre.
Megan Lefevre comes in on the front row.
She's a freshman here at Monterey High School.
That's a good dig by Monterey. Oh, wow. They met at the net and went on Monterey's side.
Adeline was trying her best to block that one, and it just didn't work out on that, but that's part of the game.
Number 14.
Still 13-7.
Got the best of that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good serve.
It looks like we dug that one out and went out of bounds. We did our best to save that one. Tried to make something out of nothing there, but didn't quite succeed.
That young lady has got a good serve.
Yes, she does.
For 14 for Oliver Springs. That one hardly as wicked as that first one was.
That's a good dig on Oliver Springs there, saving that one. Got it set, and
both teams are playing
blocked
great.
It on us. I mean, these ain't no slouch of game right here.
Yeah, number 7 was just a little bit too far away from the net and tried to kill that one. And
there's a reason they're 4th and 5th in the district. They're very close match teams. Nice
that
hit.
That was a good one. That's a.
They was expecting a hit, and it went over their heads right into the dead area. That's Miss Adeline Klaus.
She been hitting them more they ain't.
That's right. That's what you need to do. We've done real well. Good job with that tonight. We're at 14-9 with your Wildcats in the lead right now in this first set of the match.
Oliver Springs has cut into the lead just a little bit.
Cut into the lead. Thank you.
And there's another point to the. No.
Nope, that one went to Oliver Springs.
Yeah, they're cutting in the lead there, Jeff. Or 14-10.
We just got brought up an Oliver Springs roster here. We'll read through their names here in just a moment. Here comes the bump. We got a set and a hit. Freshman JV bring up Miss Kendall Franz. Got saved that one.
That was a good lick.
We got a good lick. Just couldn't quite capitalize on that.
Number 3 with that one.
That was number 3.
And
that would be Evelyn Diem.
Diem? D-E-H-A-M?
D-E-H-A-M, yes.
They're volleying, and it was a catch or double lick.
A double hit right there. So that gave Monterey back the ball. 15-11 at this point. I mean, this is still anybody's match at this point, Rick.
Yeah.
So here comes Brooklyn Goss up to serve. She makes a nice little serve, just a little on the outside of the line. Trying to hug that line. Ended up going over just a little bit.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. We've had 35 people check in. Right now we've got 3 viewers viewing it. And that one.
They just served that one right out of bounds.
That one almost to the football field.
Almost. If it wasn't a wall there, I believe it would have.
That one was a strong serve.
It was.
And the talented freshman from Monterey's up, number 7.
Yep, she ended up not quite getting it over on that one, so that gives them the point on that.
16-13, getting tight.
We're getting a tight ball game right now. We've moved it back down to a 3-point ball game. We need to start pulling back out here as the Wildcats.
Oh, she let that one win. It went out of bounds.
Yeah, they got that one. Got to be careful on them. Some of them serves have some wicked drops on them, too.
Yeah, that one looked like it was going to be out. Yeah. She's standing on the end line.
But overall, I'd rather see them try for one like that than let one hit inside.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yep. I'll take that any day.
2-point lead.
We got a hit over.
No, it's a good lick.
That's a good play on their part. That brings it to a 1-point ball game, 16-15.
Number 4 hit it right in the middle of the Monterey defense.
I believe it's about time we would, we got to be settling our girls down a little bit, whether it's a timeout or whatever. Try to settle
Oliver
them down.
Springs is good now.
They are a good ball game. Can't take nothing away from them.
Good volleys on both sides.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to call it because it's just they're just volleying out.
There we go. Nice hit by
number 4
freshman Miss Kendall Franz.
Kendall Franz.
And she's one of the girls that's just brought up from JV.
Okay, she's Riley Franz's sister.
Riley Franz's sister. She's got one of the best serves on the team, even though she's a JV player.
She hit that one. That'd have been out of bounds.
Yep. They just saved that one for us.
They just give us a point there.
That takes us back up to a 3-point lead. 18-15 your score. I find it odd, as much as this game's went back and forth, that neither coach has called a timeout yet. Trying to settle them down. They're just letting them play. Nice serve by the freshman.
Do you know how many timeouts they got during the game?
I think 2.
2 during the whole game?
No, during the set.
During the set. That's a good lick by Adeline again.
Yeah.
She has
well-placed hit.
She has played some volleyball tonight now.
She has. All these girls are coming out. Like I said, this is, I think, some of the best communications I've seen this team have all year, which this is the game you wanted in.
No, absolutely. That's one of them. All the marbles on. Oh, good.
And that was a great serve right there.
That was Miss Franz.
That was Miss Franz serving. Now, I've said it all season, even though she was on JV, she's one of the best servers we have.
She's got that right there in that corner. Another one.
She's just a natural athlete.
2 for 2. Got 4 more left to go in this match. Or in this set.
She's acing some of these right here, too.
No, she missed that one.
She missed that. Now, that's okay. She got some points. That brings us back to a 5-point lead right there, 21-6. We got to get the ball back here and keep doing some stuff.
Both teams have been volleying
doing some
very
substitutions. Well. Here on the Oliver Springs squad, they're bringing in number 3, which is Raylan Kelly.
There's another point back to Monterey.
They boosted that serve right there.
3 more points.
You know, that's the thing. When you get to this game, you can't be making those little simple mistakes like that on either team. We've made a few and they've made a few, but whoever makes the least of those tonight is probably going to win this set.
Been very few of those one lick points.
Right.
There you go. There's another one.
There's another one right there. We're playing some good volleyball right now. That's taking us at 23-16.
2 more points.
Hopefully that will be enough for us to maybe we can get 2 more.
Got to win by 2.
Got to win by 2, Rick. So nice serve right there by Miss Amber Riddle. Bumps it back over. Amber sets. Brooklyn sets it, and there we go. But man, they dug and saved it, but it come down on them.
It come down on them, yeah.
Giving your Monterey
this is set
24-16. So this is game point. This is game point at this point. Amber's getting ready to serve. She's had some good serves here tonight. Hoping she does it again, and it rolled over.
Wow, what a shot.
What a shot. That brings your final score for set 1 to 25-16 for your Lady Wildcats.
Be right back after a word from our sponsors. Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
All right, everybody, back here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym. We've just finished up the first set of the Monterey versus Oliver Springs. 4th Monterey, 5th Oliver Springs, first round of the district tournaments. Monterey won that first set 25-16 for your Lady Wildcats. We got to specify on Lady Cats because we have the Lady Bobcats here from Oliver Springs tonight.
2 different cats, though.
2 different cats.
Yeah.
I said when we was over there last week, when they say go Cats at the end of their huddle, that they're cheering for us.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. They just didn't know it, did they?
But we did get brought an Oliver Springs roster over here a minute ago. We want to give these girls a little bit of credit where credit is due. We have number 3, which is Evelyn Diem. We have number 4, which is Kylie Goodman. Number 6, which is Samantha Brown. Number 7, which is Lauren Payne. Number 9, which is Sophia Freers. Number 10, which is Elisa Massengale. Number 13, which is Raylan Kelly. Number 14, which is Jada Stone, I should say. Number 16, which is Scarrett Ruffner. Number 24, which is Lily Denbam. Number 31, which is Isabella Buring. And number 33, which is Avery Vickery. We're getting ready to start back up this game. Right now, your Cats lead the match 1-0.
That's best 3 of 5, right?
Best 3 of 5. So there's at least 4 more games left to go right now. Or there's at least 2 more games, if not 4, to go.
Be nice.
If we go by past history, it could be 4. Now, I'll be honest with you, Rick. I'd like to go eat supper in about 2 more games.
Well, I'd like to bring my broom out. about halfway through that 3rd game when we know that they've got it licked.
That's right. We'd like to do that, but get a good sweep here tonight. But I'll tell you what, if we can do that, it's not going to be no easy task at this point. These Oliver Spring girls are out here.
They're on it.
They're playing good. They're playing hard. And, I can't take nothing away from either team at this point. Monterey may come out on top of that set, but it could a couple different things, and it could have easily done it. They had some opportunities. We had some missed opportunities. Here's our first serve of the game by Miss Brooklyn Goss. Nice serve. It's bumped, it's set, and it is hit. But it's saved by Gracie Hastings. Set, and now Gracie comes up with a good hit.
And she knocks it in the 3rd row. right behind the scorers table.
That's right. That gives Monterey the lead. Like I said, from what I've seen so far this year, I'd love for them to get that first point because they usually do really well after.
Kind of sets
the tone.
I don't need none of them.
But we almost saved that one. They caught us asleep on that one, Rick.
That was I got it, you got it, they got it, nobody got it.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's the kind of stuff you can't do out here in this type of game.
No, you can't. That's where all the marbles on the table for this.
Yeah, we can't miss those opportunities. They do a good serve. It's dug in deep by Brooklyn. It's set by the Libero, Miss Casey McCown, and it's bumped over by
that
Miss Lissy, and we won that one.
That one went behind the scorer's table.
It did. And that gives the Wildcats a 2-1 lead at this point in time. Now, if you're out here listening and you're from Oliver Springs, we welcome you, but I will tell you, we're pretty biased up here.
Yeah.
We kind of biased for our Wildcats, but, we'll give you all credit where credit is due.
Absolutely.
Here comes a good hit by Miss Lissy. She knocks it over. Put right back over by Miss Kendall in a block. We got a bump, and we take it over.
Good shot.
Right into their back row. Their back row bumps it, sets it. They're going to come up and bump it over instead of hit it. There's another bump. There's another bump. And we come up and hit it, and they end up digging that one back out. Got to give them some credit where credit is due right there.
That was a good play by Oliver Springs. Good volley for both teams right now.
Something I'll note right now, something we ain't always seen throughout the season by really any team. Maybe Harriman, the only one I can make an exception for is these girls are trying to hit this 3 times every time it's on their side of the net.
Yeah, they're taking every one of their
That's
shots.
the way you win volleyball games.
This has been one of the longer volleys here.
Yep. Nice head. It goes up.
Dug it out. I thought it was going to be trouble, but it wasn't. Back on my side, she double hit.
We got a double hit right there.
Wow.
To lose that for 2-2, but let me tell you, that was one more volley. I give both sets of girls credit for that one.
I'm telling you.
That was some good that was just good volleyball right there.
Just a little bit mishit by one of the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah. Well, it was set at a good spot there.
Yeah.
There's our bump.
Good shot.
Good shot
all the
right
way
there.
from the back row. That was wasn't that? Yeah, that was.
I think that was Miss Franz again.
She's making her presence known.
Mm-hmm. She is.
There's another good serve. She hit it twice.
I tell you what, that's a good save on Oliver Springs' side there. And it was out. I'll tell you what, I wasn't sure that was going to be out, Rick. That was close.
Now, if she hits it with her hand and hit her off of her head, ain't that 2 hits?
It would be.
Well, they didn't see that, never did. Now, another good one. Yep. Is that little France girl doing the serving?
Yeah.
I believe it is. I believe it is.
I'm telling you, that girl's a freshman. We got 3 more years with her here playing volleyball, and that is a good thing for the MHS.
Plus the rest of this year. Look at her.
Yeah.
Another one up in the 3rd row on the visitor side. That went up behind the Lady Bobcat bench on that one, Jeff.
Yeah, it did.
Lady Wildcats up 6-2.
Mm-hmm.
On a little run, looks like. There's another one. That was tied 2-2, so she's got 5 serves.
She's had 5 serves. She has done this in JV level a lot. She has got some well-placed serves.
She knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Yeah, she is. She's an athlete. Her whole family's athletes.
Look at this. Let it go. Yep. That's 6 in a row.
We got to know Kendall a little bit back a few years ago. Dixie played on a travel softball team with her.
Oh, did she?
And
so she played softball too?
Yeah. Well, she did. I don't think she still does.
Look at that. There's another one.
They tried to dig that one out, but couldn't do it. I mean, Kendall's just acing these girls.
Telling you, that's 7 serves in a row.
7 unanswered points right there.
You think Oliver Springs coach would call a timeout or something?
Yeah, you'd think so. I would if I was her.
Having trouble. There's 8.
Yeah.
I got a timeout right there.
Yeah, we got a timeout. We're going to go to a commercial break real quick.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank, we're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family, and we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, back here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym, we're in the second set of the night. Getting ready to come back in off a timeout. Right now, your Wildcats lead that second set 10-2 against Oliver Springs Lady Bobcats in a battle of the purples. Here we come.
Another good
serve by freshman Riley Franks.
That's going to be trouble.
They end up digging that one out. A good set of plays by Oliver Springs.
The double hit it.
Called a double hit on Adeline right there.
Yeah, I seen her do that one.
Yep.
So that was 8 in a row that Miss France served.
Yes.
Commanding lead right now. They can hang on to it.
If you remember, though, we was up by about 8 earlier in the last game and ended up coming back and about tying us. Nice hit by Oliver Springs. Ended up beating our blocks.
Number 4 is the one that did that. There was 2 Lady Wildcats there and could not block it.
All right, we end up saving that and digging it out, bringing it over.
That's a good set, and she hit it twice.
No, she didn't, because the first one was a block. You're allowed to double hit if the first one's a block.
That's a good block by Adeline there.
Yes, it was a good play by Adeline digging that out.
Back on the Oliver Springs side, they're taking 3 hits. Both teams are taking 3 hits at once and 1 volley. That's another good shot.
That's a good save on Oliver Springs' side.
Sure
kept in the ball in play.
You can tell they're on top of the game.
I'll tell you what, that's a nice save right there on them off of that hit.
There's another.
Nice block there. Double block by.
That's Adeline and Gracie again.
Adeline and Gracie.
That time it didn't work. It went back on the Lady Bobcat.
Rick, I've watched these girls play 2 matches this year. I'm going to say right now, giving credit to both teams, that this is the best game I've seen either team play.
Really?
Yep. Against each other, and probably one of the best games I've seen the Wildcats play all year.
That last one was really good.
Yes, it was.
And this one's shaping up to be that way.
Oh, nice just shove over by Gracie. They keep it in the air. They do a hit. Well-placed hit right there to win that point.
Let me ask you something now. The front line, there's two girls on one side, one on the other, and leaving the middle wide open. Is there a reason behind that?
If I knew, I'd tell you.
Okay. I just wanted to know. I mean, there's a hole right there.
It's got to do with their formation and the way they do that, but I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason, but I honestly don't know what it is. We ended up digging that one out. Looks like we're going to put it right back over into play.
Adeline, she dug that one right out of there.
Yeah.
It's going to be trouble, but
I'll tell you what, they just dig after dig on both sides here on balls that a lot of teams have let out. Gracie got a hit, just put a little too much ump on it.
We're coming back. 11-6.
It's 11-6 now. We need to get this shut down at this point. All right, here comes the serve. They serve it hard. And that's one of those. Oh, Lissy digs back there, tries to get it, just can't quite save that one. That was a hard serve right there. That was a really good serve.
That little 33, I think that was one back there a while ago. She's got a serve.
She does have a good serve
Lady
on
Bobcat. That one grazed the net as it went over.
I actually thought they kind of got burned on that one. They thought that one was going to hit the net, and they didn't catch up.
Just barely touched it.
But that's brought them back within 3 points, which is definitely striking distance here, Rick. Here goes the serve over. Hit off the back row. Lissy back over. We got a hit, bump, a set, and a push over. And here we go. Gracie does a hit.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
There you go. That's that basketball coming out of Adelaide.
That is. That
she
is.
got off the floor on that one.
Nice block in right on their hands and right out of bounds.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. No, it went to them, I guess, because she knocked it out of bounds. They didn't come off their hand. All right, we got corrected on that one. That's bringing it back into a 2-point game, but we're doing a big volley right now. They put it over, and it's out.
Yeah. You mean that one she put back went out of bounds?
Yep. It landed on this side of the line. I thought they touched it first, but apparently they didn't.
Okay.
I couldn't say for sure they touched it, so I'm going to go with the rest. We do. That's one thing about districts. We don't have parent line judges, so, you got all
That's a good shot.
TSSAA.
Gracie hit that one.
Yep. Gracie is a really good server right now. We're at a good spot in the Wildcat lineup. And we got a 4-point lead right now, 13-9. The second set. We got a hard hit over. They bump it. They hit.
Well,
Saved by Amber.
That's a good shot from the back.
Set by the setter and back over. And here we go. Megan puts a good, or no, that was Adeline. Adeline puts a good one. She's played a really good ball game so far.
So far, if we had a player of the game, she'd get my vote.
I agree with you.
I'm just saying.
She's done a really good game tonight. And she's on fire. You can't say nothing about her.
That went under.
Yeah, we messed up that serve, but still we got a 4-point lead right now.
Gracie's got one of those bullet serves. I mean, it's got some speed on it.
She does. She's got that jump serve, which does really well. They hit a high serve right there for an overhanded serve. Oh, Adeline just come
she
up
has
there.
turned it up now.
It didn't even need to be set for that one.
No. I believe her shoulder was up to the top of the net on that one.
I think so, too. It looks like Adeline's about to serve.
Jumped out of the gym.
Adeline's had some good serves this year, too. Now, she even did a couple of jump serves, which I hadn't seen her do this year.
Boy, Neil's been bragging on her. Of course, he coached her in AA ball.
Right.
Travel ball.
Oh, nice hit. Put right back over. Nice dig by the Oliver Springs. And
that's out.
Hit by the freshman, but just a little too much umph on that.
Just a little long. Went out. That's a game of inches. Went out by 5 inches. 6 inches.
4-point game still with your Wildcats in the lead, 15-11. We got a hit. We got a bump. We got a set. We got a nice hit over by Miss Megan Lefevre.
That was another freshman.
Yeah. Their Lombero shucking up a little bit from the foul on that one. But she really tried to dig and get that. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to take nothing away from either team here tonight.
Oh, no.
They're both playing the game.
Both of them playing good volleyball. You can tell it's district tournament.
Bump, hit. Oh.
That was a lick.
That was a lick right there by number 3 on their team, which is
Coach's girl.
Evelyn Diem. Yep. She has done a really good job here tonight. She is a superb volleyball player. Now, I don't remember which one of these it was, but there's only one senior on this Oliver Springs squad.
Oh, really? Well, yes. They do look young.
There's only one senior on this Oliver Springs squad, and because we was over there at senior night the other night. So this is a young team. Next year, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they give Harriman all they want. There's Monterey point, number 24, not at the end of the net.
Yep.
Who was she?
That
she
would
was
be
a substitute. She come in just a minute ago.
Lily Dingham. Got Megan Lefevre serving. Nice serve over right into their back floor. They bump it up. They hit it. They hit it over. Dig by Brooklyn. We got a set. And we got a hit by Gracie. But they almost touched it, but they back down, and it ended up getting just a little too much umph on it.
4 or 5 inches.
Bringing Miss Lissy in to substitute for Megan on the back row. We got Brooklyn bumps it. It's bumped into the air, and just a light one.
That was awesome.
That was right where she needed it to be, right there.
They thought she was going to kill it, and she just poked it over their head. It went right over where
that's what you call strategy, right there.
That's a senior right there.
Right now, Miss Adeline Klaus is back in.
That's Amber Riddle. That's who we was talking about.
Yep.
And that's another good serve.
Gracie, nice hit. They end up digging that one out.
She didn't try to kill that
Said it. That girl's coming up.
Oh, man.
Hey, she missed it, and that was a great break for Monterey right there.
Frustration coming out of the Oliver Springs girls, too.
Yes, it was.
On that last lick.
Yep, it looks like it's a 6-point game with 19-13 for your Lady Wildcats.
That wasn't enough serves for Miss Franz there.
Yeah, Kendall ended up rotating back out to the back road. She kind of messed up a serve, but she's got enough right tonight. We can ding her for that one. All right.
Another one went over.
Oh, that's one of them hard ones to play, but we got to watch till that ball hits the ground.
Yeah.
That's like you hearing football play whistle to whistle. You don't quit till that ball hits the ground in volleyball.
Yeah. She does that. She gets it right above the net, that number 3 does, for Oliver Springs. Volley on both sides. There's a good dig by the back row.
Oh,
Monterey,
nice.
And a good lick by.
Got a pretty good volley going on here. We got, these girls are playing hard. Oh. Yeah, 2 girls about collide and kind of wasn't able to get that play due to the hole it caused.
19-16, the gap's closing.
We're down to a 3-point game again.
It's about like the last one was.
All right, Adeline puts it over.
There. Number 3 for Oliver Springs has got a bad serve.
She does. Really good serve. All right, we got ball going in. Ended up nice placed hit.
That was a good
placed hit. All right, we're down to a 2-point ball game. Your Lady Wildcats still in the lead here.
That went out.
And they overserved that one, giving us back up to a 3-point lead, 20-17.
5 more points. We got the second one.
But I'm not going to say this game's over yet.
Mm-mm.
There's a lot of volleyball to be played.
That in the net. Amber Riddle.
Brings it back to a 2-point game.
2-point game.
18-20 with your Lady Wildcats in the lead. They're coming up. This girl's an excellent server here, so we got to make something out of this.
Oh, she touched it.
We touched it.
Now, didn't she just get through serving?
Now we've rotated back around.
Okay, it's number 33 that's there. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
1 point game.
Right. That is Avery Vickery for the Oliver Springs team.
She's got a good serve, too. That's a good dig.
Oh, nice hit right there. Nice save by the Cats on that. Lady Cats on that one. Lady Wildcats.
But that didn't go plumb the football field.
Yeah, she got up to hit that, but she waylaid. If they hadn't been a while there, that'd have been out there in the park, Rick.
Yep. Been close to the first bleacher.
She might have got a field goal out there.
Bleacher be close to it, yeah. Gracie Hastings is serving now for the Cats. Nice one.
Yeah, just right on the outside. That's one thing here. This gym has got one issue that don't happen. That there's an issue that happens at a lot of the gyms we go to that don't happen here. We got this tall ceiling. A lot of those, you have a lot of balls played out of the roof because they're played in little older gyms.
Right.
Sometimes even middle school gyms. And you have a lot of balls bounced off the roof. But you don't really have that here at Monterey.
Good volley for both teams right now. Monterey's court, and it went in. No, it's out.
No, it went to them right on the outside. That ties up the ball game, 21 up, Rick.
Wow.
These Cats have got to get their heads on. I believe if I was a coach, I'd be calling a calm out, trying to simmer them down a little bit right here.
Another point, I believe it would for sure. They've wiped this deficit out for sure. It was like an 8-point lead there at one time.
Yeah, we gave them a.
Both teams are volleying.
Yeah.
In the Bobcats court. There's that third lick. Set up that line back.
Adeline saved that one back out. Nice play.
Quick thinking right there. Good reflexes.
Adeline, nice hit. Save dig on the Oliver Springs team.
Well, she's trying.
Go back, and they couldn't quite get that play pulled off.
So they did not take the lead.
They did not take the lead. Monterey's back ahead by a 1-point ball game right now.
Had that happened, that'd have been the first lead that they'd had. Is that correct?
Tonight. Yes, sir. I believe so.
I think the Lady Cats have put it on them so far. Lady Wildcats. Good
Oh,
shot. Now
nice hit.
That's Adeline again.
That's Miss Adeline, perfectly placed. They burn them on that one. That kind of just started out and then just dropped right there.
Yeah, right inside the line.
Yep. That's what you want.
2 more points.
Ace that one. Nice hit over. They bumped it and it hits the floor again.
Them two was over there talking, I think, over 23-13.
I think we called them asleep on that one right there.
Yeah.
And that looks like we go on a game point now, but it ain't over yet. We got to capitalize here. We got to, over the ball goes. It goes into the air. It's knocked over on the set hit. We got a set. We got a hit. Saved on the back row. It comes up. It's set. It's hit.
It is now.
Into the net.
It is now.
And we got a Monterey wins the second set 25-21. So that puts Monterey ahead in the match 2-0.
Take a break and be right back.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
All right, everybody, we're back into coverage here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym here in the Monterey High School's beautiful campus right up here in the mountains of Monterey, Tennessee. Got about 45 seconds before we start the third set here. Right now, the Wildcats have won the first set 25-16, won the second set 25-21 to lead 2-0 in this match. Unfortunately, that's what happened last Thursday, and we let the Oliver Springs come back and take the next two sets. So we're hoping we don't have a repeat of history tonight, Rick.
That's what we're hoping for.
Now, these girls are ready. Oliver Springs is out here. They're ready to start playing. Looks like our Wildcats are over here.
Taking every second they can.
We got two Purple Lady Cats teams out here tonight.
Yep. One's Bob, other's Wild.
One's Bob and the other's Wild. Absolutely. Looks like we got some different people in here to play a little bit. Let's see who we got out here right now.
I don't know how much difference there are to Bob and Wildcat. I kind of like a Wildcat myself.
I'm kind of partial myself.
Yeah, me too.
Like I said, up here on this mountain, we're kind of partial to our Cats, and we got a lot of Wildcat pride going on up here.
Had 59 people has checked in with us, and got 4 people listening right now. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in.
And
Oliver Springs serving.
Coming up, got a nice serve coming over, dug in by Gracie in the back row. It's set by Brooklyn, and it's over by Miss Kendall France. We got a set up.
That's the third leg. Monterey got the first point.
Monterey got the first point. I'm telling you, that's a good sign, Rick. That is a good sign.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
1-0.
Now, hoping we're going for the second one right now. And no, we tied it up. But, every game tonight's done that.
Yeah. Started out slow.
Every set tonight has done that.
Tell you what, I believe them Lady Wildcats is wanting this one.
I believe they are too.
That's a good lick.
There we go, and it's out. So that's going to give them a lead, I think, for the first time tonight.
First time, I think.
It's 2-1 with the Oliver Springs Lady Bobcats in the lead. And not saying that's surprising because we're playing some good ball out here tonight.
Both teams, yeah.
Caught in the back. We bump, set, hit, and they dug it out. They set it. They come up to hit it, and they burn us on the back row there. They're taking a 2-point lead right now, Rick.
They did what they tried to do a while ago. It worked that time. It didn't a while ago.
Yep.
One jumped for the ball, another one hit it.
It went into the net.
Yeah.
Kind of hoping it would have that time, to be honest with you.
Lady Bobcats leading by 2 points.
This is definitely one of their best servers they've got out here right now, opening it up. It come out of the rafters, so that gives them the point, no matter where it lands. If it crosses the net in the rafters, it'll be the other team's point.
They're going to have to settle down.
Yeah. They're getting a 3-point deficit right now.
This is looking a little better, this volley is.
Yeah. Right now, they ended up digging it out. Got a set. Number 3 comes up and hits, and it's out.
Went out. Monterey got the point on that one.
I tell you what, that's one of those close ones. I wouldn't have blamed them if they'd have hit that, though, the way it was coming in.
Yeah, it barely did go out.
Yeah, but we made the right call on that and let it go out.
Brings the Lady Wildcats within 2.
Brings the Lady Wildcats in 2. We got Lissy up serving. She bumps that ball over, and it's out. Just a little too much oomph on that one right there.
Yeah, she gets pretty excited when she starts
serving
and stuff. So.
She does. Got a bump in the air. Got a bump. Back on the backside.
There's just something ain't gelling this time. They're not. Lady Wildcats are not playing as.
No, they're not. They're not putting it together.
Something's a little bit off on this game. They're going to have to reel it back in. They're down 3 now. Yeah, we got one there.
There we go.
Served into the net, so.
I don't think the other night she missed one serve, so this is definitely, she seems to be off a little bit tonight, that number 3.
Too much fall break, Ricky?
I don't know. I'm not sure they're even on fall break. Of course, you got to think they've been on a bus a little while getting here. It's about a little over an hour drive over here.
Yeah. That was a good dig. Good over.
All right, we got to say it. We got to hit. Good dig right there on the front row, and it's over. Played off their back row, set, hit, over, saved by Kendall, and they ended up blocking it in. You can be in the net as long as you don't cross the line under. Oh, he did call it for her in the net.
Yeah, I thought so.
All right. Right now, the Wildcats are back within 1 point of tying this game, being back in this game.
Clawing back in this.
I still say they're in it, but they got to get a point to tie it.
And right there it is. There it is. Tied it up 5-5.
You know, volleyball is one of those games. In football game, once you get in football and basketball, the momentum means a little more. It changes easier in volleyball than it does in some of those other sports.
It can change quicker for sure.
Definitely.
Like that.
A little hard serve right there. Puts them back in the lead.
All the way back to the wall there, and it's all right to kind of change the momentum just a little.
It did.
Little bit.
We got a girl here. She's getting ready to bounce. She's getting ready to come up, and bam. And it's caught on the back row. It's set, and Adeline bumps it over. Saved in the back row. We got a set. We got a hit.
Oh,
and
there you go.
Off to the side.
That's 2 that she's done that way, number 4.
Yeah, she struggled a little bit on some of those hits tonight.
She's a little shorter than the rest of them is, too.
Yeah, she's a little shorter. You know, there's some height on this Oliver Springs team.
Yeah, they are. Amber Riddle gave it right back to him.
Right on that antenna.
Went out of bounds.
Right now we're just going back and forth the last few sets. Got it bumped, and we hit it over. Oh, they made a dig. Are they going to save it?
That was a good volley there.
That was a good save on Oliver Springs' part. Got to give them credit where credit is due.
Oh,
nice hit there by Miss Gracie Hastings right in the hole.
She seen that coming.
Those girls are rounded up like a donut, and she hit it right in the hole in the middle.
So lead's been swapping back and forth. It's tied right now, 7-7.
It's 7 up, so that's going to make you basically in an 18-point game right now. Here comes the serve. Gracie out of bounds, so that's going to give them back the lead right now. We just seem to be going tick for tack right now.
Yeah, she's tried this side over here quite a bit tonight, Jeff.
Yeah.
Gracie has. Maybe she needs to switch on the other side over there. Try that a little bit. Oh, there's another point.
Yep. Point for them. That's going to give them a 2-point lead right there.
2-point lead.
9-7 for your Oliver Springs Lady Bobcats. Still a lot of volleyball left to be played in this set, and definitely a lot of volleyball left to be played tonight. But we're kind of in a do-or-die time for Oliver Springs because they've got to win this set to stay in the game right now.
Right. It's all on them. Of course, it'd be nice for a girl.
Oh,
right
nice hit by Miss Adeline Klaus.
She used her noggin on that one.
Yes, she did. Bringing it back within 2. Looks like she's going back to do a little serving right now. She's definitely a competent server.
She was out here when I first got here and got to setting the stuff up about 4:30, practicing serving.
Well, right now it looks like it paid off a little bit.
I'm telling you, she's. I asked her, I said, "You gonna play good tonight, ain't you?" She said, "Yes, sir." And she.
Good block on their part.
And so far, she's held up to her promise. 11-8.
Little confusion out there right now on their rotation. Looks like we're bringing in a
number 24.
Substitution to serve.
Went out.
A little too hard of a hit right there.
They're just a little bit. This game's just been a little bit off for the Lady Wildcats.
Yep, they seem to be off just a little bit. It's still a ball game, though. We're still a 4-point game. That can change in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
We got a bump. And we go over with another bump from Miss Gracie Hastings. We got a set.
Yeah, they
tried that little fake again. Didn't work this time.
No.
Nice save there by the freshman, Kendall Franz.
They tried to stuff it on Monterey, and they blocked it.
Another freshman hit right there.
And it was out of bounds.
Out of bounds for Cats ball. Brings it back within 3, 9-12.
It's like we're getting a few more kids down there on the student section.
Yeah, starting to hear them a little bit, too. Got a hit.
It's got the marbles right here.
Right there.
I pulled within 2. 12-10. Let's see if some of that Brooklyn Golf's athleticism comes in on
there. It is. Right there's that good serve.
That's a good one.
There they dug it back out, but are they going to be able to put it there? They put it over. Saved by Gracie. Set and a hit by Gracie. Right over the net. Are they going to be able to save that? No.
Pull within 1 point. 12-1.
12-1. My prediction is you're going to see a timeout on Oliver Springs if we can win this point.
Yep, it'll tie it back up. Now the Lady Wildcats was down three points, and they battled back within 1. There's another good serve by Brooklyn. How many times you can hit it?
Only 3, Rick.
Yep.
There's the Wildcats win that, and they tied it up.
12-12.
12-12. Brooklyn's on a roll right now, serving. Comes up, hits it again. Oh, nice place.
That was a nice.
Just about burner on that one. They tried a little shove over. And we're watching it. Here comes a hit by number 3. Dug out on the back row by Gracie Hastings. And a hit by Hastings. Little too much on that hit, Rick.
Yeah, she's trying a little hard, looks like.
Yep. That allowed them to bring it up again. 1 point. 1 point lead.
12-13. Oh, that was.
Looks like we could still save it. Over.
That was a good one. Nice one.
A nice dig out. I'll tell you, both these teams have have made something out of nothing on some of these plays and end up saving her out. Keeping the volley going.
This is a good volley here and into the net. Number 3's off. Now, she's done that 2 or 3 times while she's
and she was dead on over there in Oliver Springs the other night.
Yeah, she's knocked it right into the net.
But, we can say the same thing about us. We're 13 up now. Nicer. Oh, that puts Monterey back into the lead right there, Rick. 14-13 with your Lady Wildcats in the lead. Now we just got to turn around and pull up. We've got Miss Megan LaFavor, the freshman, serving. We've got a little future out here too, Rick.
Yep. Yes, we do. Several freshmen out there. Little break in the action there. Looks like a little bit. Not sure exactly what's going on.
They're having a discussion with the referee. She's arguing with the referee.
Yeah. Well, she lost.
She lost. I'm telling you, that happens most of the time.
You usually start arguing with ref. That's what you
in my coaching career, I've done that, and I don't think I've won once yet.
You won't. There's another good lick by Gracie Hastings up there on that front row. Monterey takes a 2-point lead, 15-13.
2-point lead, but we can't get cocky here. We've got to keep it up.
Got to keep Big Mo.
Oh, that's a nice serve. She dug it out. Ended up on the ground at a point where they had to.
She might have got hurt.
I'm not sure they didn't hit her when they went back over.
Yep.
All right, let's stop here, see what happened. She's done something.
We'll be back right after a word from our sponsors.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the Dollar Store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
All right, we're back here after a little injury timeout. Girl got a little shaken up on that play right there.
May have took a knee to the head what she looked.
I think she may have. As she hit the ground and the girl tried to play the ball over her to try to save it. It's just volleyball.
Yep.
We kind of boofed up that serve, bringing them back within 2 again, 14-16.
Broke a rhythm.
We've got number 3 up here to serve for Oliver Springs, which is Evelyn Diem, and she is a good, capable player.
She's good. Got a good serve, that's for sure.
Really nice serve right there. We ended up taking it back over pretty hard there. They ended up bumping it. And a hit. Ended up saving that one off the ground. And we go over with the bump.
That's a good play by number
Can't take nothing away from Oliver
14,
Springs.
actually. I think she's the tallest one on the court.
That's Jada Stone. All right, here goes our serve again. Nice serve.
Good dig.
Yeah, and Monterey saved that one out.
What happened? What happened?
I don't know what happened there, Rick.
Must have been 2 hits or something.
Must have been because they saved it out, but.
So tied it up, then Monterey took the lead with that in the net serve.
Yep, they tied it back up. Monterey still got a 1-point advantage. Looks like we got freshman Kendall Franz up to serve. She had a really good run in the last game. Let's hope for that tonight. This game. Oh, out of line.
There you smoked it.
Put it over, out of line, put it right back in her face.
Yep. She's had a good game.
Oh, man, she's played lights out tonight.
I'm telling you.
Here comes Kendall up to serve. Here it comes. It's nice play, serve over. They bumped it. They saved it. They put it over, and well-placed hit.
All 6 of them stood there and looked. Watch that.
Think so.
Yeah, I believe they're napping.
I believe they called us asleep on that one, Rick.
They pulled them 18-17.
Yep. Here we go. We're 18-17. We still got the lead. This is going to go down to the wire, I believe. Nice serve. Oh, that tied her back up.
That was on. That would have been out.
It would have possibly been out, but the way her serves drop, it's hard to tell.
She was right on the line on that one, though.
We got to keep attention to where we're at on the court on that type of stuff.
Yep.
Number 33 is definitely a capable server. We ended up saving that and putting it back over.
That was a good lip by Brooklyn Goss.
They shove it over. That was good dig on their side to save that one too. Gracie comes up with the hit.
There you go. Spot it.
That is how you do volleyball right there. You got to, this volleying back and forth fine, but you've got to get those hits in if you want to win games.
Well, them two right up there right now, number 27 and number 12 for the Lady Wildcats, has done their thing tonight for sure. And so has Amber Riddle. She's serving right now.
They said it, and here it comes. Put that back. Oh, nice shot right there.
20-18.
Pulling us back into a 2-point lead.
The 12 and 27 I was talking about was Gracie and Adeline. They have played like twins up there tonight.
They have. I'll tell you what, this is the best game that the Wildcats have played in a lot of games so far in this match.
There's another good serve. Oh, she hit it twice.
Yeah, hit it twice. Monterey's point. Yeah. That puts us 21-18. 3-point lead right now.
Didn't call it the last time.
I'd like to see us put this out and go eat us some supper, Rick.
4 more points. Got a timeout here, Jeff. Let's go to another break, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
We're back, folks.
All righty, we're back here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym. We're in the third set. Monterey leads 2-0 at this point with the 25-16 win in the first set, 25-21 in the second set. Right now, we're running neck and neck with a 21-18 lead over the Lady Bobcats from Oliver Springs. They're getting ready to go out here and get this game started again. We're playing for a spot in tomorrow night's second rounds of the districts. Miss Amber Riddle is up to serve. She comes up, she bounces that ball over, and it goes up in the air. They knock it over, hoping it would be out, but it was in to give back to a 2-point lead. 21-19 for your Lady Cats. Still right now, they got to just keep that 2-point lead for about 4 more points. Here comes a nice serve over. Volleyed up, and it's over for the Wildcats. It's Wildcats point, 22-19. This game's getting exciting. We're 3 points away from winning this set. Looks like Gracie's going for a jump serve. Bam! Nice serve over. Knocked into the air. They couldn't do nothing with it. That's giving us a 23-19 lead for your Lady Cats. We're 2 points away from going home, Rick.
We'll be right back here on the same channel tomorrow night.
If we can get this the case, we'll be right back here at 5 o'clock tomorrow night for the first time that Monterey has ever made it out of the first round of playoffs for volleyball. Nice hard serve over, that nice jump serve.
Couldn't be a better one.
They put it back over. It goes to Amber. Amber puts it up in the air. Set, and it's hit, and it's dug out by Oliver Springs. They're still trying to save it. It comes back over. Gracie got a nice dig. It's set, and it's over. And they call the 2 hits on the Monterey, they say.
Monterey still got them by 3.
Monterey still got them by 3. They go up. This is not a good spot for a server here. There's a lot of pressure on the server right now. Comes up. She knocks it over. Nice serve. Oh, man. Monterey had a little presence up on that line. 24-20. This is game point. And
could have been just a little bit of intimidation in that one.
I think so. Adeline's coming up here, and Adeline's been on fire tonight. I like her chances. Hard hit by Adeline. It's over.
Could be the point right there.
That is game point. The Wildcats have made history tonight. This is the first time in Lady Wildcat volleyball history that they have won a first-round district game to go to the second round of the district. A lot of good sportsmanship out here. These Oliver Springs Lady Bobcats have no reason to leave this court ashamed because they left it all out here tonight.
They did. They played their hearts out, that's for sure.
We doing some kind of roll out there on the floor. Don't know what that was about, but I think they're just trying to show off a little bit now. I think they're happy, Rick.
Yep, me too, Jeff. Let's take a break and we'll come back and talk about this game and maybe set up the next one tomorrow night. So
all righty.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Well, Jeff, there ain't a whole lot of people left over there on the Oliver Springs side, but the Monterey faithful is still here, and they're loud.
They are, Rick. I wish we had video right now because the floor was flooded with a bunch of basketball players, a bunch of football players, and a bunch of
kids,
baseball players, and just some other students and teachers out there. Went out there, did a little celebration with our Wildcats out there tonight. I love to see it. It's fall break. A lot of people's out of town, but the ones that are here are out here supporting our Wildcats, and that is just awesome.
And loud and proud.
They were loud and proud in this game, but we see them over there. I see some football, baseball, and basketball players out there just trying to show them.
That's the first time that they've swept Oliver Springs this year, but they did take 3 from them.
They did.
They took 3 matches, so. They saved the best for last. I've seen them play a game or two or a match or two, and I hadn't seen them play like that.
No, they played really good tonight. Sitting here looking at trying to look up District 3 scores, and looks like no scores have been posted on Coach T yet. More than likely, we're going to be playing Harriman tomorrow night.
Okay.
Well,
let me ask you this.
Later.
Let me ask you this. You've seen Harriman play twice this year. If the Lady Cats play like they did tonight, can they be competitive with Harriman?
I think they can.
Good deal.
They played a good game. This is the best game I've seen them play in a while. We've did some change-ups out here. We've got some girls out here playing. These girls want it right now. A lot of things change when you're one and done and you want to keep playing.
Yeah. It's for all the marbles.
Yep. Oliver Springs is over here. They're getting a good talking to from their coach. Their season's over. It's always an emotional time for a team. Like I said, I won't take nothing away from Oliver Springs tonight because they brought us everything we wanted tonight.
Absolutely.
And, they played a really good game out there. We hope and pray that every one of their fans and girls have a safe ride home tonight. It's a
long, snaky
place to get back there to that. And
it's kind of hard to get there for beer.
It is.
You got to go to Deer Lodge and turn left.
Kind of, or go through Harriman and turn.
Yeah. You'll go to the interstate.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a good way to get there, but
what time did you tell me that the game would be tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night we will start playing at 5 o'clock Central Time here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym. It will be Monterey versus Harriman.
Or the winner of that game.
Or the winner of that game. More than likely Harriman, but yes, the winner of that game. And that game will then be followed.
Well, is it Clark Range? Who they playing tonight?
They're playing, hold on just a minute here. Let me get everything pulled back up here, Rick. It's not Clark Range. Clark Range is playing Wartburg.
Okay. So that'd be number 1 against number 4.
Right. It'll be Harriman facing Monterey if Harriman wins that game. They were playing number 8 Greenback tonight.
Oh, okay.
Greenback, this was their first year with even having a volleyball program, although they were decently competitive. So, I mean, you never know.
Right.
Then following our game at 6:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow night, number 2, the winner of number 2 Coalfield versus number 7 Oakdale, and number 3 Clark Range versus number 6 Wartburg.
That could go either way.
If I'm not mistaken, Wartburg may have beat Clark Range one time this year. I'm not sure.
Either one of those two teams can go either way.
More than likely, Coalfield's going to win, but Clark Range and Wartburg could be a really tight game.
From what you've told me all year long, Harriman's the team to beat.
Harriman's the team to beat in our district. And
are they undefeated? Has anybody beat them yet?
I think Oakdale beat them once.
Okay, well, they're beatable.
So they're beatable. And you never know what's going to happen on any given night. They may be on, I don't know if they're on fall break this time or not. If they are, that's going to be different.
Okay.
We just got to see what we can do, Rick.
Well, I just got to play the game. That's the reason you had to do this tonight. You had to play the game.
That's right. You got to play the game.
First thing that ever happened, Monterey swept Oliver Springs.
Yep.
First thing that happened this season.
Yep.
Anyway.
It's the first time they've swept them this year. It's been really tight games, and I'm not saying it wasn't a tight game tonight, but we just managed to stay in front.
Yeah. Well, you got the first game was the most lopsided. The second game was closer. Really,
you're looking at 25-21 and 25-20 for the next two games. 25-16 is really a lot closer in volleyball than it sounds.
Right. Well, that game wasn't as close as them last two was.
No.
The last one was really, I mean, the Lady Cats finally pulled it out there in the last few points.
Right.
But they were 3 points behind at one time.
They were.
Come back and won it.
Yep. I mean, we had a good game out here tonight. Aaron, 15 minutes ago, we went on the court. The future of this team was uncertain, but now we've got another night to fight.
Got a first.
We got a first. And
no, I was just scratching.
Okay. You got a first out here, and, I'm proud of these girls. They've given it all. They've come out here. They've made history for the Wildcats. I can remember one time a few years ago that the football team won their first round game. Best I remember, they went to the semifinals of the state that year.
They sure did.
You never know what's going to happen when you get out here. They didn't have the best of seasons before, but they made it come on at the end, and that's really all that matters.
Got beat by a good Coalfield team that year.
That's right. I see 5 of the football boys walking back across the court out here right now. We got football, we got baseball, we got basketball players, we got softball players. We got them all here supporting.
Ain't nobody leaving.
Wildcats.
Ain't nobody leaving either.
No, everybody's staying around here. Everybody's talking. Everybody's doing great.
We'll be back probably about 4:30 tomorrow afternoon with a pregame show. We'll talk about stuff till 5 o'clock game.
We'll talk a little volleyball, get ready for that game, and go from there.
We'll know a little bit about more who they're going to play tomorrow night, so we kind of set that game up. But appreciate everybody tuning in. It's been a great night for the Wildcat fans. We'll be back tomorrow. Hang around and hear a word from our sponsors. Y'all have a good evening.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.